This morning is yours before it belongs to anyone else. In the next few minutes, before the noise begins, before the first demand arrives, before yesterday's patterns have a chance to reassert themselves, your mind is more open than it will be at any other point today. This is an identity shift programming session. Your reticular activating system is calibrating right now. What you feed it in these first minutes becomes the filter through which you experience everything that follows today. This morning, it is set to find evidence that abundance flows naturally and freely toward you, that the river has always been flowing, that the channel is clearing. There was once someone who understood money very well in theory. They had read the books, studied the principles, understood intellectually that abundance was a law rather than a privilege, available to anyone willing to align themselves with it. And yet the results told a quieter story. Not dramatic, not a crisis, just a persistent pattern of almost. The opportunity that arrived just before they felt ready. The month that ended closer to the edge than the math said it should. The raise that came through at slightly less than expected. They were not doing anything wrong. They were doing almost everything right. But beneath the strategy, beneath the knowledge, beneath everything they consciously understood about money, there was a program running below the surface, installed long before they had any choice in the matter. Deciding without being asked how much someone from their background, their family, their early experiences was ultimately allowed to keep. One evening, they sat quietly and asked a question they had not thought to ask before. What if the door to abundance was never in the circumstances, but in the mind deciding what the circumstances mean? That question did not solve anything immediately. It did not balance any numbers or open any doors in a single evening. But it opened something in the person asking it, a willingness to look at the same circumstances through a different lens. To consider that the river had never actually stopped, only their ability to see it had been obscured by a program they had inherited rather than chosen. And what opens does not easily close again. Over the weeks that followed, their reticular activating system began finding what it had previously been filtering out. A conversation that would have passed unnoticed became a connection worth pursuing. An idea that would have been dismissed as unrealistic became a direction worth following. An open door that had always been there became the most obvious thing in the room, because the mind was finally set to see it. The river had never stopped. The channel had simply begun to clear. That person is not a stranger to you this morning. That is the version of you this session is preparing, the one whose awareness is expanding, the one who is becoming, quietly, without forcing it, someone for whom abundance is a natural expression rather than an effortful pursuit. The one whose hands are a little more open today than they were yesterday. Take a moment before the day begins to let that land. Shoulders back, chin level. The posture of someone who expects good things to arrive and receives them naturally when they do. Today, abundance flows toward you. Say that now, as a fact, not a wish. Today, abundance flows naturally and freely toward me. Let your hands relax as you say it. Let that be a physical reality, not just a thought. Open hands, open mind. Open to what the day is already preparing to deliver. Your reticular activating system is primed and searching. Here is what it is looking for today. Notice the unexpected opportunity. It will arrive in a form you may not immediately recognize as abundance. It may be small. It may look like coincidence. Before the old pattern has a chance to calculate the risk, lean in. Say yes. Receive it fully. The river does not announce itself. It simply flows toward whoever is paying attention and ready to receive. Notice when someone offers help, a connection, a resource, or an introduction, and receive it gracefully rather than deflecting it. The habit of deflecting generosity was installed when receiving felt undeserved. Today you practice the replacement habit. You simply receive, fully, without minimizing it, without returning it before it has had a chance to land. Notice the moment something works out more easily than expected. Call it what it is. The natural result of a mind aligned with what it is looking for. The channel is clearing. The current moves more freely. This is law operating exactly as it should. Notice when an idea arrives carrying the quiet energy of real possibility. It may come in a still moment between conversations, in the space between two tasks, in an ordinary hour that had no reason to be remarkable. Write it down. A seed does not announce the size of the tree it will become. Honor it with your attention. Notice the moment of genuine gratitude that arrives on its own. Not practiced, not performed, but spontaneous. A sudden recognition that something good is present right now in this ordinary morning. That feeling is not sentiment. It is the signal of an activating abundance identity. It is evidence that the paradigm is shifting in ways that will become visible in the days ahead. At the end of today, recall one moment where abundance showed up in a form your expanding awareness caught. One conversation, one idea, one connection, one open door that a less calibrated mind would have walked straight past. That is your evidence. That is the new identity taking hold, one ordinary day at a time. Today I am paying attention to what is flowing toward me. I receive fully and freely. I recognize abundance in ordinary moments. I say yes before the old pattern says no. And I move through this day as someone whose abundance identity is activating. Quietly, persistently, according to a law that has never once failed. Shoulders back, chin up. The day has something good in store. Go meet it.